Yeah. Smoke, move runners, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Ain't no funky savage gonna take a show. Oh, we got the fire, we bring the flow. Number one, baby, this is our gun free nation. We hold it down, gun free nation. The king of the town, send this thing savage. Too funky time. Click, clack, pow, we ain't play no games. Got that swagger, got that aim, got that flame. Midtowns, I was better learn a name. Gun free nation, yeah, we bring the flame.
Gun Freak Nation, what's good with it, baby? Gun Freak Nation, what's poppin', baby?
Gun freak nation.
What's poppin', Gun Freak Nation?
Smoke, move runners, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Ain't no funky savage gonna take a show. Oh, we got the fire, we bring the flow. Number one, baby, this is our gun free nation. We hold it down, gun free nation. The kings of the town, send us thing savage. Too funky time. Click, clack, pow, we ain't play no games. Got that swagger, got that aim, got that flame. Midtowns, I was better learn a name. Gun freak nation, yeah, we bring the flame.
Gun Freak Nation. Peace and love to the Gun Freak Nation. First and foremost, I need everybody that really rock with me, that really fucking support me and really rock with me. I need y'all to go over there to Kick. I need you to go to Kick and follow me or subscribe to me. Whatever, I'm new to the platform, but right here, Kick, K-I-C-K, K-I-C-K, Kick, TElectrik. Go over there and follow me because I'm gonna do a whole shit ton of lives from there. Because, I mean, I appreciate everything that YouTube have done, but shit over here just ain't right. You know, they fucking with my money. You dig? And I can't be somewhere for too long and you know, it's known that your presence is not appreciated and welcome. And when it gets to the point to where they're fucking with your money and throwing you crumbs when you know that you're supposed to follow me on Kick, K-I-C-K. I'm about to start right here. Kick. Follow me. We about to get it popping over there on Kick. I'm transitioning from YouTube. Now, unfortunately, we had another Gun Freak Nation. Unfortunately, we had another tragedy today. We had another college shooting that took place, and unfortunately, man, 2 people lost their lives. 2 people. 2 people lost their lives, and you can't make sense of it. These savages, man, it's never going to stop. 8 people were shot, 2 killed, and will it be the last mass shooting? No, fuck no, fuck no. And this is why I say we got Trump. Trump is the law and order president, hands down. No one else can be compared to what Trump is doing. Okay, when Chicago, you got what, 90 people shot in Chicago? Detroit, I mean, they ain't had to send the National Guard here yet. Washington, D.C., things was getting out of line. What did Trump do? He sent in the Guard, the National Guard. He sent in the National Guard in Chicago. He's putting the criminals, or he's stepping down on the violence. I'm trying to be, I don't even know how to be political correct. I'm just saying. He's making a difference. I've never seen any other president is willing to send in the Guard. No, we got these, so what? So what if it's in the Democratic cities? We need the help. If I'm in Detroit, a Democratic city, I don't care if the National Guard come here. If they're gonna help stamp down, crack down on this violence, this senseless, stupid violence, then I'm all for it. At the end of the day, I am all for it. You know what I'm saying? This is why I rock with Trump. People want to always take something, a good deed, and turn it into something else. But the reality is, Democrat politicians, the mayors and governors, if y'all was really hard on crime, tough on crime, Trump wouldn't have to do that. So, take a lesson from his playbook. Crack down on this shit, man. So I just want y'all to know that I hope that his national, what's the word, repository, whenever you can carry your concealed gun across any, your state lines, any state, and it's gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? Democrats, these anti-gun people, these freaking anti-gun people is against that. Why would you be against a person? Obviously, if you got your concealed license, if you got your concealed carry license, you good anyway. You're not no criminal. They're not giving it to people that got a criminal past. So you should be able to carry your gun, your legal gun, conceal carry your gun across any state lines and not have to worry about it. I've got people that that went to New York with their concealed carry gun, got arrested. Their gun was took from them by the New York police, and they was locked up in jail. That's not cool, and that's not America, man. To me, that's not America. So Trump, I hope you can get that national a bill passed where you can do something different. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. It's driving is a privilege, but being armed is a right. You should be able to, carry your gun wherever. That's your God-given right. You know what I'm saying? So let's hope Trump get that bill passed because he's for the underdog. You know what I'm saying? He's about law and order, and this is why I support him and rock with him, because like I say, I'm in the hood and I can't even go to the gas station without keeping my head on the swivel because these savages are out here. Everything is lined up. My nephew Leo fights back. That poor man, they tried to rob him, and he had his gun on him, and he was able to shoot some of those savages that was trying to rob him. And nowadays, at least here in Detroit, when you get robbed, that's not good enough for the savages. They want to unalive you too. They want not only do they want to take your valuables, your money that you don't worked hard for, hustle hard for. But it's fun. It's funny to them that once when they get the drop on you, they really want to drop you after they steal your goods. They shoot you regardless. But because my nephew Leo Fights Back was being savage ready, it was 4 savages, 4 of them tried to get him, and he got 3 out of the 4. And you know what the police did? You know what and I need to have a podcast about this very soon in the near future. You know what the police did? To thank him for taking criminals off the street, they took his fucking gun. They took his fucking gun and will not give it back to him, saying that he has to hire a lawyer that's charging him $500 an hour to get his gun back. They did the same shit to me when I had a gun that got stolen like 8 years ago. And when the police recovered it, oh, you got to get a lawyer. Can I represent myself? No, you got to get a lawyer. Well, the gun only costs like $400. The lawyer hit me up talking about, you got to pay me $250 an hour. I said, man, fuck that gun. But see, they do this on purpose to discourage people from, they don't want us to have guns to defend ourselves in the first place, man. We living in a fucked up society when the police and all these politicians, anti-gun politicians, are aligning themselves to the point to where they are, they more so giving the criminals, the savages, the advantage, not the law-abiding citizens. So this is, I look at it like the anti-gunners, these left-wing politicians, they have declared war on law-abiding citizens, and that is not cool. And this is why I love when we got somebody that really do give a fuck, that really do care about whether your safety and your well-being, man. So I'm all for that national bureaucracy or whatever the word is, where you can go in any state and they can't do nothing about it. Because I feel like you got to protect yourself. We living in a world right now where you got to protect yourself at all times, no matter where you at. It's always that one savage or multiple savages out there that is lurking, that is, they will try to get the drop on you, rob you, kidnap you, do horrible things to you. You got to have the Funky Town Center. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that. So I'm all for that. Anybody against it? If y'all want to cross anybody, yeah, reciprocity. Yeah. If you encounter anybody that's against that, they're against you. Hell, they're against themselves. So you got to be armed up nowadays, man. But yeah, man, 2 people at this school lost their lives, man. It was an active shooter. 2 people were unfortunately unalive. 8 people injured, man. And what goes on in my mind right now is, okay, when the next one gonna happen? When the next one gonna happen? Because I've been discussing these mass shootings for years now, and guess what? It's never going to end, because you're gonna always have that crazy ass savage that is going to, he having a bad day for whatever reason, and he want to take it out on other people and unalive other people because he's not happy with his life. It's never gonna end. But I do have a solution. How about you, instead of when one of these crazy motherfuckers go bonkers, go nuts, go crazy, and go to, airing out places and, trying to take as many people as they can. How about you, instead of being one of them people, because every time when this shit happens, you got people running and screaming, for their dear lives, running around like chickens with their head cut off. You know what I'm saying? How about you arm up and in that way, you being armed up, you can fight back. I'm not telling you to be Superman, some superhero. I'm telling you that when that devil come your way, he gunning down all these people, at least you will have the capability to be able to fight back. That's all the gun does. You know what I'm saying? Besides for hunting and everything else, it's a beautiful thing to have. Anything that can potentially save your family, save your own life, man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. But you know what? The devil, he don't see it that way. All these anti-gun politicians, and you got states like California, Illinois, New York, New Jersey, Maryland. They're not for the people, man. And I ain't even trying to be divisive for nothing, but if you notice all those states, why are they all Democratic states, man? Can anybody tell me in this chat, what the hell do the Democrats, what the hell do they represent? It seems like they represent, and this is no broad stroke of a brush. I'm not trying to stereotype all Democrats, because I know plenty of Democrats that do have guns. I'm talking about the political aspects of it. Everything that these motherfuckers represent, it's against God, my brother and my sister. It's against God. They're the ones that want to do everything that's unrighteous, that's wicked, and just make it mainstream. And all that shit started with Obama. He the one that just, man. But anyway, y'all, rest in peace to the 2 victims. And unfortunately, this is not going to be the last school shooting. This is not going to be, it's just not. It's not going to be the last school shooting or college campus shooting. Somebody right now in this country is being victimized right now. Somebody right now is losing their life. It's just the rate of the world, man. It's the rate of the world. And as soon as you figure it out, as soon as you realize that it is snakes, demons, devils, savages in this world, the faster you will get your ass up and get to a gun shop and get armed. Because that's the only thing. Ain't no police. And this is no dig on the police. But it's not their job to protect you. How many of y'all know that? It's not their job to protect you. It's not. They're more so, they're not crying fighters, man. They preventing, chaos and disorder. I have nothing but the utmost respect for anybody that put on that uniform and put that badge on, wear that badge, and go out there and put their life on the line. So this is no dig at the police. But at the same time, you do not, as a responsible individual, you do not make it their responsibility to come to your rescue in the time of your need in a shit hit the fan situation. It's not you can't put that off on them. It's not their responsibility. It's your responsibility. So I hate to say this, but the people that got killed today and shot up, I'm not saying it's their fault. That would be ridiculous to blame it on them. But what I am saying is that if some of those people would have been armed, or if they would have had armed security nearby, or if it would have been armed police nearby, of course they're going to be armed, but it would have made a difference. Now, the last time I checked, they haven't caught the savage that did this. So it's a savage that's out there on the loose somewhere that's done unalive 2 people, injured 8 people, and they still ain't caught the motherfucker. So I'm telling you right now, you got to get armed, because you can be taking a shit, literally taking a shit, or in the middle of, fucking, and a savage can run up in your house. You better have that funky town sender. Keep that funky town sender on you at all times. Hell, while I'm fucking, I got my fucking gun holstered to me. Holstered to me while I'm fucking. Fuck putting it on that nightstand. That bitch is staying on me at all times. You dig? This is not no fucking game, people. These savages are out here and they're going crazy, and you got police, and you can't depend on the police. But I think it's fucked up that a gun that you paid for, that's in your name, registered to your name, you got the paperwork and everything. Why do they make you gotta hire a lawyer to get your shit back? Make it make sense. The only thing I can see, I remember when I said, hey man, I called the Detroit Police Department. I said, hey man, they recovered my gun. Now when my gun was stolen from me, the detective told me that if they recover the gun, if they find that gun, they're gonna give it back. When I talked to the detective, well, you know, they don't change the law now. You know, they tired of violence. They're tired of, you know, gun violence and, you know, such and such. So you got to hire a lawyer. I can represent myself. Even criminals get to represent themselves in trial, right? No, man, you gotta hire a lawyer. You got to get a lawyer. Well, guess what? I'm not willing to pay $250 an hour for a $400 gun. I refuse to do it. And they doing it on purpose to discourage you, because they don't want your black ass or anybody else's ass to be legally armed in the first place. They don't. Shame on this judge, and I can't really blame it. The police said that it's some law now here in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So it's ridiculous. This is why I say, look, everybody's talking about all these guns, these expensive, especially these so-called high-end expensive guns. Do not buy them. If you do buy them, just have it in your safe, but do not buy them and use it for your EDC or use it for your I'm gonna tell y'all right now, use it for home defense. Do not intend on using that gun. Get you a cheaper gun, a cheaper, inexpensive, reliable gun like that dagger. I got a dagger that shoot better than the Glock that I own, right? And that motherfucker was I only paid like $250 for it. I kid you not. So if I have to send a funky foot, stank dick savage to Funky Town because the nigga done broke in my house, I don't have a problem parting ways with a $300, a $250 gun. I just buy me two more. But if I don't pay the $1,000 or even $800 or even $700, yeah, that's gonna bother me, because when they take that gun, you're not gonna get the bitch back. And if you do get it back, you're gonna pay all kind of money. It's the system. They pimping us, man. You should not have to hire a lawyer to get your shit back. They robbing your ass twice. We're being robbed and victimized. And this is why I fuck with Trump, because he's pushing that bill, not a national reciprocity, or whatever the hell it's called, where a nigga can have his pistol cross state lines. That's the way it should be, man. That's the way it's supposed to be. So take this advice from me, from T. Look, get you a gun, but get you a lesser, reliable, inexpensive gun. Because if you get something where it ain't gonna hurt you when the police take it, because they gonna take the bitch. That's why I'm glad I got rid of a lot of my high-end shit. All that shit did was just sit up there in the vault collecting dust, and I got some shit that I'm really using. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit that let a funky ass service. I'm not going for bad. I'm not looking for no trouble. But like I say, you ain't got to be looking for trouble. Trouble will find you. Trouble will find you, and you need to respond to it accordingly when it does. You understand? So, I salute I salute Trump for standing up. I don't really care that much for JD Vance because JD Vance could have pushed that bill through where we could have just went in there and bought a suppressor like we buy any other accessory from a gun store. You know what I'm saying? We could have, he didn't do it, so fuck him. But Trump, he's trying to get that law passed into, national reciprocity. So, hey, salute to Trump. Before I get off, go over to kick.com right now. Kick.com. Because I'm about to, my days on YouTube are numbered, man. When they play with my money, I had a video recently that had 12,000 views on there. You're supposed to get $17 for every 1,000 views. Those are the ads, right? $17. You know them motherfuckers only gave me $5.96. They really insulting me to the point to where I don't even want to be on this motherfucker no more. So Kick do people right. They not straight. You can play music. You can I don't know if they let you be holding guns and all that shit. I wouldn't even be on my live doing no shit like that. But they're very generous when it comes to being paid. My time is precious. Time is all we got. You know what I'm saying? And time is precious. So for YouTube to just, play me like that, I told y'all a month ago, the last week of October, when everybody was doing that food stamp shit, when the government was shut down, and everybody was making the food stamp videos, the food stamp savages, I had videos that did really, really well. And YouTube had said that I was going to get $560. It was on my dashboard on my YouTube creator, TV app. They said I was going to get 564 because 3 of them videos went up in the thousands, right? Them motherfuckers, I wish I would have screenshotted it. I wish I would have screenshotted it. Them motherfuckers took 200, and they advertised that that's what I was going to get. Them sneaky slick motherfuckers took $270. This is why when Burner Girl not too long ago super chatted me $10, I said, man, don't do that. Don't put no more money in they money and they doing me like that and ripping me off. Don't do me like that no more. And I didn't mean to sound ungrateful and unappreciative, but it's just not right, man. When you play with people's money, that's my last straw. When you fucking with my money, my hard earned, I've been doing this shit for 8 years. They shadow banning the channel. Ain't no fucking way. I'm supposed to have way more fucking subscribers than I do, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. But it's too much. So all I need y'all to do for me, all I really do, and I don't ask for much. I really don't. But you see this right here, this K, it's K-I-C-K. It's called Kick. And all I need really to be eligible, to really get my shit popping, all I need is 75 people to come over and follow me. But if I got 23,000 subscribers, I should be having thousands of followers if y'all really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't deal with this YouTube shit no more. It's insulting. It's like somebody telling you they don't want you in their house no more. You disinvited, but you still, knocking on their door and begging to use their shit, and they disrespecting you and taking your money. Hey, I can't deal with this shit no more. You feel me? So come on over. It's TElectrik at Kick.com. Download the app or whatever, because it's gonna be, I'm about to let this shit go. It ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. Gun Freak Nation, you feel me? This shit is ridiculous.
Gun Freak Nation.
So, yeah, man, I had to come. Let's talk about what happened today. Come on, Kick. Come on, Kick. Live on. can't. Kick. You gonna see a picture of me. I got the same. I'ma have the same motherfucking, that's me on Kick right there. 0 followers. 0 followers. That's me. That's me on Kick right there. I know the shit looking all, you know, reverse and shit. Follow me on Kick, man. Fuck with me on Kick. YouTube ain't doing me right, man. How the fuck you gonna pay me? What was it, like $5.96 for a fucking video that got they got 12,000 views. And that's all I earned was $5.96 when it clearly say that ads for every 1,000 you get $17 for every 1,000 views. I got 12, but yet you throwing me Kick. Follow me on Kick, okay? Kick, K-I-C-K, Kick, TElectrik. Much love to you, Freak Nation. I'm gonna go live later on tonight. I appreciate you.